So here's a better look at the Tropical Rainbow Minty Mix wig. As you can see, it has more of the straight through root style. And then as you can see, the bangs are actually more straight across, but I wore them kind of off to the side because they are very long. But I wanted to show this wig to you as is before styling it. And again, this wig can also be trimmed and styled. If using heat tools, make sure to keep it probably closer to the 250-degree range. So don't use anything that's too hot that could potentially burn the fibers. I'm honestly not too confident that it can handle the full 300 degrees in the upper part of the range they gave. And then, as you can see, it's also got the adjustable straps. I didn't end up needing to use them on this wig either. So this one's a little bit on the smaller side too, but it's got elastic, just like the other wig does. And here's a better look at the full inside of this wig. You can see this one's got some pretty good layering too. This one's fairly thick, though not as thick as the other one, but still decent amount here to work with. And again, like I said, this one's more shiny, so this is like more of one of those wigs that you would wear for fun or for fashion rather than if you're trying to find something that's more realistic looking. Like this would be a great one for cosplay or for Lolita fashion or for pride events. Beautiful, beautiful colors. This would even be a great one to just, if you feel like going out and just vibing with the warm temperatures out right now. Like, honestly, I wore this around Easter and it made it just feel even more like spring. I absolutely just love the colors on this wig. All right, so on to the next wig, which is this nice green. They label it as a jade green in their description. This one is Byron brand, and this one is currently $10.99 on Amazon. So this is a really cheap one, but considering the price, it's actually a pretty good quality. So if you're looking for something that's like really cheap for cosplay or for like Halloween costumes or for other events, or just something that, again, you would just wear for fun, this is a pretty good one. I don't really recommend this one if you're trying to find something natural looking or something for everyday wear. It is kind of on the thinner side. Though it doesn't tangle very bad, it still has a very synthetic look to it compared to the other two wigs. You can see it's very, very shiny. It's also not easy to style because there's just not enough really to work with. Like maybe you could do something simple like have it just in ponytails, but it would be very difficult to do any like major updos with this one, especially since parts of the cap underneath would show. So you have to be very careful with styling this one. And I also do not recommend heat styling this one, even though it says it's heat resistant on the name for this wig on Amazon. It doesn't really inspire confidence, the fact that they don't have that in the description too. And again, because these fibers seem more cheap, I think that they would easily get damaged by heat tools. So I recommend trying other means of styling and keeping to simpler styles with this wig. And as you can see, the bangs on this one, just like the Minty Mix one, are a little on the long side, so they could be trimmed back. Again, I do not recommend curling the bangs or trying to straighten them with heat tools. But as is, this is a really good wig, especially if you're looking for something that's just cheap and for fun. And in a moment, I will give you a better look at the inside of this wig and the overall thickness to give you an idea of the overall quality of this wig. So here's a better look at the jade green Byron wig. As you can see, it's definitely more on the thin side than the other wigs, and even though it doesn't really tangle, it kind of frizzes more too. And as you can see, it's particularly thin at the bangs. And as you could probably see, they were a little bit long, so they could definitely use some trimming. Or you could wear them off the side, which actually looks really cute with this wig. But yeah, if you decide to keep the bangs straight across, I really recommend maybe trimming in a little extra from the back. I wouldn't do too much, especially since there's not a whole lot of extra hair to work with on this wig. But it definitely wouldn't hurt to pull a little bit to the front. And yeah, as you can see, if you were to style it, you could definitely see more of the cap underneath. So definitely not a very stylable wig. This is definitely one that you would wear more for fun or for cosplay. Could be a cute Lolita wig, but definitely not something that you can go out in often. It's just too thin for that, and it's definitely one of the shinier wigs in my collection. But as you can see, for the price, it's still overall decent quality. And as for the inside of the wig, it's got combs to help hold it in place, and it's got the adjustable straps. This is one that fits a little bit larger, so you're more likely to end up needing the straps to have a good fit with this one. And again, this one's also got the elastic. And overall, you can even tell from the inside that this wig is definitely thinner. And here's the overall length of this wig. As you can see, this is a really, really long wig. So if you want to do a little bit of styling, it could be put in like a loose ponytail or into braids. This would be a great one for a froppy cosplay, actually. Especially if you use a little bit of hairspray to style the bangs in place. But yeah, aside from that, it's definitely not an everyday wig. It's not something that you'd wear if you're looking for something natural. But still, a decent quality wig if you're looking for something for costumes or cosplay. Well, that's all of the wigs for today. I'll be showing you more next time. I have tons and tons of them in my collection, so there's definitely plenty to show you. And I'll definitely be sticking to probably about 3 wigs per video. And thank you for watching. See you again next time.